Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Twitch one's not working. Oh my goodness. It's not connecting. Why is it not connecting? Oh no. Oh, that's why. Wait a second. There we go. It's working now. Yay. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna clear my chat. There we go, from Yo Agent Ned. Good morning. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? I don't remember what I was gonna do. Good morning, good morning. Guten Tag. Guten Tag, morning. Okay, good morning, Hexia Hysteria. Okay. Well, today is the day that I try to figure out Go modules. Yay. Dum 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 dum. Ah, shit, my. Okay, so I'm gonna create like a new one. Oh, so Golang. Yay, Golang. So it used to be packages were really fucking easy, but now they're not. So Go by example is hands-on introduction Go using annotated example programs. What are these Go by example? a tour go. Methods. Okay, packages. Yeah, we know how to do that. Import math, we know how to import those. Exported names. Oh yeah, we know how to do that. Functions. Well, how do we do like our own custom ones? I guess that's why we have to go to like... This is getting convoluted. Let me, I think I'm going to keep that. Matrix, mini audio issues. Raw. Keep it raw, baby. I have so many tabs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Documentation. Getting started. Tutorial short topics, functions, error handling, arrays. Creating a module. This is the first part of a tutorial that introduces a few fundamental features of Go language. If you're just getting into Go, started with Go, be sure you take a look at tutorial Get Started with Go, which introduces the Go command, Go modules. Since they're doing that, prerequisites. In this tutorial, you'll get a brief introduction to Go programming. Install Go if you haven't already. Write some simple hello world Go. Okay. What I want to do, I know how to do this. That's pretty easy. Call code in an external package. When you need your code to do something, you might need to implement someone else. By someone else, you can look for the package that... See, the thing is, for me, I want to make my... Hey, Forrest. I want to make... Oh, which reminds me. Enable DVR. No, disable DVR. There we go. No DVR today, folks. The DVR thing is like... meh. It's meh. I think it keeps, well, people like, it buffers. It can buffer people. That's why I don't like it. Okay. Make your printed, okay, let's just go ahead and do this. Like, I've used Go a lot, but a lot has changed, especially when they're like forcing people to use these Go modules. Like, last night I was having like a real hard time. Okay, CD home path. What is this? Oh. Oh. Okay, let's just do this. What the fuck? Make dir hello. cd hello, and then good morning, Tripwire. I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. No. When your code imports packages contains another modules, you manage those dependencies through your code's own module. That module is defined by go mod file, which tracks the modules that provide those packages. To enable dependency tracking, run the go mod init. Okay. In actual development, the module path will typically be the repository location where your source code is kept. For example, the module path might be github.com mymodule if you plan to publish your module or others. The module path must be the location which Go tools can download your module. For example, naming a module with the module path, see managing dependencies. Okay, for purpose of this tutorial, use example/hello. Okay, go mod init example/hello. Yay! In your text editor, create a file hello.go in which you write your code. I'm going to be using the best text editor ever known to mankind. Okay, package, main. Oh, no. Dude, I still use this like so much. I should have used Vim, right? NeoVim. You just don't know it. All I know is Control S and Control X. Oh. Kason did a good morning, motherfuckers, to everybody. I said, what'd I say? Like, rise and shine, motherfucker. There we go. Control S. So this is your Go code, and your code you declared a main package, yes. In a way, it group functions and is made up of files in the same directory. Import the popular FMT package. Hell yeah, it's super popular. This package is one in the standard library. Implement main function. Yes. Oh, you can just do dot. Go run dot. Rise and shine, motherfucker. Sweet. Sweet. The go run command is one of the many commands you'll use in Go. Use the following command to get a list of the others. Okay. Go help yourself. See cache. Modules. Okay, in your code, write import the risk IO quote package and add a call to its Go function. Wait a second, did I skip something? Make a printed message a little more interesting with a function from the external module. Oh, quote version 4. Oh. They made modules like so hard. They should just left the tooling to everybody, to the community. Now they implemented it in the programming. It's into the actual compiler. It's became a pain in the ass. I guess like I've always had like issues with like the routing. Like I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't know if it's my ADD. Let's add this shit into it. I guess I can just close this. There we go. So let's add this shit to it. It's a folder path, yeah. I can do another import here. Like, in my other life, I don't want to risk doxing myself because I can be pretty an asshole on Twitch, and plus, like somebody like started saying some crazy ass shit to me on YouTube, and I was just like, oh my god, I better like make myself a little more anonymous. But before, like, how do I show it? Like the package, and they would have like in here, like, I like how this is like that. Like before, I don't think it was like, I think it was just in package, and then they would have like GitHub in here, and then like you do like the go get and bring everything in here, but like it was much easier to like make sub packages and call on them in your functions. I wish I could pull up like old stuff. Yeah. I thought they still do that. Well, I was trying to do like go get, and they was yelling at me last night, and I was like, what the hell? So I'm just not like, I tried, okay, so I was able to do it in here in chat scan, but then like I made another package, I put it in mod, and that was probably my like, that was probably my downfall. Because this STT server thing, that's probably my downfall, was doing that in here. But I changed it up. I tried to do a sub package and I couldn't get in the link. I didn't know what to do. So go mod tidy. Let's do that. So did I save this? Okay. Oh, thank you. Don't communicate by sharing memory. Share memory by communicating. That's a famous, like, who's that guy that, like, who was like the voice of Go?
Here, I have something for you. Go to them.
Golang speech.
He say, just eat it and it will cure
Speech
your
by with an E-A. It's this guy here. What's his name? He's like part of that like Bell Labs shit.
That was a really, really key part of it.
And is that still what you see as the most
Rob
important
Pike, yeah.
technical songs?
For me, the reason I
I always like his glasses.
was enthusiastic.
He has like,
Because about the same time that we were starting on.
although I don't like these glasses.
I read or tried to read.
He always has like a different pair of glasses.
Proposed standard.
So Ken Thompson, is that like a C guy? Is that the guy that did C? Yeah, he's like the C creator. He's worked at Google. Oh, so he was working at Google with Rob Pike. Electrical engineering. Damn, I'm getting hungry already. I should have brought snacks. Yeah, so that's like a Rob Pike quote. Let's go run it again. What? Just one? It's just one quote. That's a bunch of bullshit. Should have had like random quotes. Notice go function puts a clever message about communication. Write more Go code. Create a Go module. So like this first part of tutorial enters a few fundamentals of Go language. If you're getting started Go, be sure you take a look at the tutorial I did. Create a module. Call your code from another module. Damn, I feel like I should just go get some fucking snacks. All right, I'm gonna go get some cheese. I can't think straight. I'm gonna get some cheese and some pretzels. I'll be like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, Joler. Scatter. Oh man, I miss her. She got on Discord last night. I don't know if that's I know that it's done on like Henya's chat. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Deuce Max or Deuce Mac, he posted something on YouTube. But yeah, it was like at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Man, it might be like a couple months before she gets back. It might be longer. Hiatus is hiatus. Yeah, I know. I might switch her over to my I've been saving it. Oh, this is starting to pick up again.
Thank you so much
Pause.
for the
Dude, that's like there's some lag there. I have to mute this here for a second. Oops. Okay. Let's see if this works.
5 J
Hell yeah,
for the
bro.
Damn, dude, it's like 2 seconds off. Anyways, I just want to go to his like. Watch it be his clip and not even this. A little update from Henya and official Discord. Hi Henya, we missed you so much. Hope you're doing well. Stop being a whiny little bitch, Dio. It's like, also my health hasn't really improved. Hard to sit and do nothing and wait until I get better, but best I can hope. I will do my best and hopefully I can come back soon. Honestly, don't know how long it'll take to recover because it entirely depends on that person, on the person. So thank you so much for waiting for me, Dio. I have been too sick. I can't even do anything because of it. Thanks, guys. I'm going to go lie down until it's time because I'm getting sick again. Ugh. Yeah, she had like other replies and stuff. She said like other things to other people. Yeah, I was on the general on her Discord. It's getting late for her now. I remember when Pippa was like sick. She was mad at the world. He was like, sorry, it's been putting me in a mood. Oh yeah, cheese stick number 2. These things are like the best invention. Although the plastic. Oh shit. I got a keto bar here. Interesting that she has like she's a what's like this bread thing? Like how do they get that shit? I'm gonna try doing fix my video. Maybe I'll fix my ah. How long is this one? 32 seconds?
Voting
yeah,
for the 10.
brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh my god, I miss Henya so much.
What is up with this? Is it delayed for y'all too?
I miss Henya so much. My brain. You miss Henya? Me too. I miss her too.
This is ridiculous. What's going on? I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in. Okay.
I
There
miss
we
her too. But I hope she gets better soon so she can come back rested and well and play tons of games with us.
Why do you have Henya withdrawal? Because Henya's sick. Henya's sick and she can't stream, which is good because, like, she shouldn't be streaming. She keeps trying to stream when she's not fully recovered, but mostly recovered. And it's just gonna make it worse. But I miss Henry. Yeah, she's on hiatus. She needs to be. She needs to be. I mean, she had, and then while she had, but she developed pneumonia from it. And pneumonia, it's one of those sleepers, right? Like it just takes a
kill
long
you.
time for you to fully recover from it. But you're gonna feel like you're recovered way earlier than you are. So it's easy to be like, oh, I could stream,
Better than yesterday, I guess, because I feel like I can just stream.
and then you stream, and then the next day you're feeling like, because you're not actually fully recovered, you know. Pneumonia is serious, you know, so it's better to just like actually rest, actually properly rest.
That was loud.
Sanitary life will.
Christopher, thank you for the gifted. What the heck? Christopher, I have so many Reese's for Henya. I'm gonna give it to a manager. I'm gonna give it to a manager here so that they can give Henya some Reese's. She will get Reese's. She will feel better. She will be loved.
Guys, your little Henya is really sick, so please send her your best well wishes and stuff like that. And I'm gonna leave a nice little thing for her to get the shrine, okay?
Who's
We're gonna put
this?
a lot of love into that because you guys know I believe this thing called manifestation, and manifestation is the thought and act of putting a lot of like thoughts and energy into something and it comes true. So I'm going
Prayer.
to, and you guys, I want you to, we're all gonna put a lot of love and thought into a little message for Henya to wish her well, and maybe that'll help her out in some way or some form. I just want Henya to be happy and healthy because he is my Oshi and he has been so sick. That's why I call me Oshi. We gotta think about this. We gotta think about this, okay? What do you guys think? Is that good? Is that good? What do you guys think?
Giga Matara Micha? Micha Fox?
Okay. And you guys put all your energy into that, right? I put all my energy into that, okay? Think about your energy going into that message and going to Miss Henya, okay? For a quick, safe recovery. I want a happy and healthy Henya.
Blow it up.
Wait, that's so cute. What the heck?
Blow it up,
This is
Zen.
looking like a Studio Ghibli house. Holy hell, dude.
Ghibli.
Oh, I missed my genie. I miss my Henya.
What's the poll for?
My little
What's the poll for, huh?
I miss my Henya. My little genius. Where is May's house at? It's in the bamboo forest, you said. Is it this giant red thing? That's actually pretty cute. All right.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, all right. Do it for her. That's fair enough.
Steal her potatoes.
No. Bro, I can't even see the thing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, do it for her. I knew it. I knew it.
:3.
Mr. Henya, ba 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 da 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 la 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 la.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I love these things. Okay, one last stick of cheese. One last stick of cheese. What is this? What do you got to say, Primogen?
Look at this. Why don't more people use Linux? How much do you want to bet this is going to be the greatest article of all time? Because you know what? It's going to turn into a Jing-Yang roast of Erlich Bachman. You are fat and pull. I am so ready. A couple weeks ago, I saw a tweet asking,
Too bad it's 18
Linux
minutes.
is so good. Why aren't more people using it? Yeah, seeing getting dunked on. And dude, even got Elon Musk to be like, well, actually, I mean, that's such a good tweet to get your boss to respond to it. Okay, his boss just responded to him, be like, yo, dog, a lot of people use it. Anyways, and it's a fair question.
Dude,
it's intuitively
with how, like,
true until you give
OneDrive
it a moment's
is integrated in
consideration. Linux
Windows.
is even free. So what's stopping mass adoption if it's actually better?
Not me making room to
Before I read
reinstall
his
Linux.
response, one thing that I did, one of my kind of like heart changes that I had with development in 2015, it's really the reason why I'm streaming is part of this heart change. One of the heart changes is that I deploy and run things on Linux. Yet I use a Mac. I want to use the thing I deploy on. I want to get familiar with it to the point where I can reasonably go on and attempt to figure out what's happening. And so I just started learning it. I mean, that was my personal motivation. It wasn't like free and open source software.
Why did I start
it?
it?
It wasn't like all the other things people...
I started using it like 2016 also. Just because like it was like in the lab. It was in the lab and other people were using it. Yeah.
do. It was because I just wanted to simply use the thing that I use all the time in production. You felt the same? Yeah. And so it's like, I'm not a fantastic Linux user. I've never been a fantastic Linux user. I use it because I want to use it. 777 enjoyers? Yeah. In fact, I believe I asked a question about 777 on Stack.
Sorry, kids, I was bored, but I stuck with it considering because of Vim and a coworker, and they wouldn't shut up about it.
Go flow at one point. Anyways, let's do this way. My response: if exercising is so healthy, why don't more people do it? If reading is so educational, why don't more people do it? If junk food is so bad
It's like, how do you find out if someone uses Linux? You don't have to; they'll tell you.
for you, why do so many people eat it? It's a fair question. You do 2 out of 3 of those things? Do 2? Yes. I good. It's the reading part, huh? Yeah, I can't really read either. It's not a fair question. And what I mean by a fair question is that things that are good for you are extremely difficult to do. If you deploy in production, why aren't you adept with the system you use? I think that's a fair question. If you use,
I still have a hard time with like changing like file like permissions and shit. It's so convoluted.
To play with it, but you yourself don't use it, is there a conflict of interest? But to also be fair, this has an underlying kind of like implied axiom, which is that Linux is good for you. Linux should be the thing you deploy on. Now, personally, I think that's true, but some people actually deploy on Windows. So I'm just saying, it sounds
Holy
a bit
shit.
manipulative. Do you think?
Holy shit. I can't watch any more of that. I'm done. Oh. Okay. What the fuck is this? chroot. Oh yeah, only time I really have to do that like Golang, and then when I have to like make a file and then save it, and then I have like a heart every time like I do that like once in a blue moon, I forget how to do it. Oh, I wasn't. It was kind of getting boring.
I think it sounds.
Want me to finish this?
It's making an underlying assumption that Linux is actually the thing that should be used. Therefore, if you're not using it, it's like, oh well, it's the thing we run all of our servers on, but I don't do it. The world is full of free innovation, invitations to self-improvement that are ignored
When
by
did you
most
do
people.
this?
Most
2
of
hours
the
ago?
time. Putting it crudely, it's easier to be fat and ignorant of the world of cheap, empty calories than it is to be fit and informed. It's hard to resist the temptation.
I just fucking hate OneDrive now.
I mean, that's obviously an objectively true statement. It is
chmod
it
plus
is
X.
100% easier to all.
Yeah.
I mean, we do this all the time to ourselves. We the shortcut. I mean, every last person here has had the battle with the higher will and the lower will on doing the thing you should do versus the thing that you want to do. Everybody here who works out has even had the desire not to work out as hard, knowing fully that they're deciding not to work out as hard. It's not that they're failing.
And I never really
they're
had
not doing
that.
as well, right? We all. I mean, this is an objectively true statement in of itself. It's relating it to Linux that I think is a little difficult. I'm having a hard
Yeah,
time
the
seeing
recall.
the bridge to Linux.
Okay, what I hate about... Okay. This is the worst. My character. This is my... So I stream on Windows. You can see this is going to Rumble. This is that. Okay, that's besides the point. It's this bullshit. All this shit. Like, I think it's like right here. This personal shit. Desktop, documents, pictures. It takes it all and stores it to the cloud. And it's like trying to like untether this. It's a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't want to even go. Yeah, that's the worst. Fucking Windows, you make me sick, Bill Gates. Yeah, I keep on forgetting how to like untether it.
Effort equals faster. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't even equal faster. Sometimes it is slower. Doing the minimal effort can be slower because every single day you're getting interrupted for say like 30 seconds because you do the minimal thing as opposed to.
But working out, like I never really like done like the bare minimum
over and over again because it is faster in the short term, but it's not faster in the long term, right? Linux isn't minimal effort. Facts. It's an operating system that demands more of you than does the commercial offerings from Microsoft and Apple. Thus, it serves as a dojo for understanding computers better. You will walk away with better understanding of an operating system. I think we all agree that you can use Windows and virtually never know what a file is. I think that's pretty fair. with a sensei who keeps demanding you figure out problems on your own in order to learn and
Yeah.
learn. Like, my kids don't even know what files really are.
Compatibility can be
My
a
oldest
pain in the
is
butt
starting to understand
with
that there's
Linux.
files, but you meet like a lot of 15, 16.
Like OBS, like it kept on crashing and shit on Linux with all the stuff that I was trying to do. Like I couldn't even like resize the windows and stuff like that. Your monitor's HDR stuff won't work. I end up getting this this 2K monitor because of just how like, yeah, the desktop settings and stuff like that like were fucking up. I couldn't like I could run it at 200% or 100%, and if I did like 125 or 150 with my 4K monitor, like Kden Live, like it wouldn't run anything. It was like bup, 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 bup. Yeah, it works great like on Windows. I think it does for the most part.
17-year-olds that actually don't even know what a file or a directory is. Like that, those things don't even have words, right? Like they're not even real. It does teach you a lot. Everything is fine. I know you want that to be true, but in kids' head, there is no such thing as a file.
Everything is a file.
Don't even exist. Who's the audience for this article? People who know who DHH is? He's preaching to the choir. Of course he's preaching to the choir. It's literally his blog. A blog is preaching to the choir. A blog is taking your thoughts and putting it out there for people to read. Now, I totally understand why most computer users aren't interested in intellectual workout when all they want to do is browse the web or use an app. Also,
Get a tablet.
I would never, ever, for any reason, set my mom up to use Linux. It would be an actual... I would have a mental illness if I said, you know what, Mom? You need to use Linux because it is the best way to
You see
use
Streamlabs OBS?
Like, my mom just doesn't need that. I don't need that.
I tried using that
so
shit,
not everybody
like
needs
just
to use Linux.
Streamlabs and
that's
Stream
the real
Elements,
thing.
and
They're not
just
looking to
it
become a
was
black
so
belt in computing
fucked up.
fundamentals, but programmers are different, or ought to be.
Just made it like unnecessarily complex.
Ooh, there's an implied morality here. It's kind of an interesting thing, which is, and this is a very huge, I think, contention in our modern world right now, which is, what is better, to deliver an app as fast as possible, or to write?
I should
something
tell him
well?
to like
It's
he
very
should.
hard to do them
I
all
should
at
tell
the
him.
same time. And I think a lot of us.
But I don't
want
think
to
he's
write
like. I don't think he merges his like his chats.
well, but we're often compelled by money or time to get it out quick. And you can see this with older houses. Houses built in the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s, though the layout often is like they were taking acid, the houses generally are built better because there was more concern of craft than speed during those years. They were probably taking acid. Yeah, it's true. I would also add houses in the 30s and 40s. Yeah, typically houses in the 30s and 40s a little bit more interesting because they're getting old enough that, you know, sometimes you need like foundational help and all that. You know.
There was some discussions about that. I think like merging it physically. So like, you know, where you're chatting at, like having a bot relay the messages. I think there's like an issue with that. But other than that, I don't think there is one. I'd like to have them like kind of merge together with a bot. That'd be nice. But the current program that I'm using does not do that. Yeah.
You know, as houses get older, they can they need help. Our house is 113 years old and can withstand a nuclear blast. Yeah, but you probably have had a lot of things.
I should have something called like chatbot or something.
Electronics at one point. As Thor said,
I was thinking about trying to
cares
like
if
write a
it has
program
10
that'll
out of
like
10K
merge them.
if statements as far as it gets the job done. Yes, the problem is we, the consumer, are concerned about results. We, the builder, are concerned about the quality. And so it gets into this really weird spot. Computers are by far the weirdest place. You truly don't care. I know people are saying I care. You truly don't care when it comes to the consumer side. You want Twitter to work. Does it matter that Twitter is shooting lasers inside of some crazy light-based programming language, or does it matter that it's written in PHP? You wouldn't care. You'd have no actual care at all how it's done, long as it was consistent and always worked.
Oh,
and
that's
so as
cool.
a consumer, we're just not caring, but as a producer, we definitely care. And that it becomes this really difficult.
Fucking lasers, man.
Lasers, man. Right? It becomes really difficult because we're on both sides. PHP is legit. No hate there. Yeah, I mean, I think I've already talked about my past with PHP. They're like firefighters. Fitness isn't the purpose
Dude, like
of
my
firefighting,
parents have
but
like
it's a
old PHP
prerequisite.
books.
You are a better firefighter when you have.
Where's PHP at? I can't even remember like what version of PHP at. So like it was like a 1995 like PHP version. Oh, you can't. I'm sure it wasn't like 1995, but I don't know. It seems like it was 4.0 if I remember correctly. They have like a book of that, and they still have it like sitting on the bookshelf. I'm just like, just throw that shit away. Throw it away.
Stamina and strength to carry people out of a burning building on your shoulders than if you do not. So most firefighters work to be fit in order to serve that mission. This is actually a pretty interesting analogy. I like it in the sense that to become a good programmer,
Got my dad try that. He likes somebody
the
that
more
works
you know
in
of
IT.
fundamentals, the ability to go further.
So my dad himself, he's a well, he programs in COBOL, and he programs on mainframes. They try to get rid of the mainframes. They couldn't do that, and they're like what were they doing? They were trying to make it. They were trying to put it to the cloud. So like, I forget what they call it, but there's some like cloud services where they say they say they can move your shit over to the cloud, but they can't do it. Their system's just so complex, like they can't move it. They'll be using mainframes for the rest of their lives unless they like completely rebuild it to the cloud. But once they get that done, like, what the fuck are they gonna do? They're gonna be something else other than the cloud.
A stack. The more you just simply understand, the faster you can move even in the simple things. And
But yeah, he was like they're logging into this, like I think they're using AWS, and they're like logging into that, trying to get stuff going. But like he was doing some terminal and some remote, like he does like some remote, like he does remote programming, but then he was like doing some remote stuff using Linux, but he doesn't really like it. I know airlines are trying to get off the mainframes, but it's taking. Yeah, I mean, like they tried and crashed and burned on it. They decided not to do it. They might try it later on, but they ended up like just dropping the whole thing. They did the launch date and they couldn't get it to run on the launch date, and they're like, okay, we're not doing this. But they hired the cheapest people out there, but they spent like years on it. I learned COBOL and Payload, but fuck that. Yeah. You can install it on Linux. I know that. But yeah, like they use like the IBM, like there's some IBM OS that they use, and just their systems are just like, it's just so complex.
Time, effort.
Everything in the warehouse is just like integrated into that, like printers and the robotics and stuff like that. It's all like integrated into it. And then they got like their, like their like purchasing and ordering and all that stuff. It's all integrated into it. It's like, good luck fucking switching that. Like what they would have to do is just like start building systems like to kind of like, what I would do is just like start writing new programs on it to another system and then just kind of slowly build new, like replacing the old programs with new ones. You still prefer that? I think like I think the cloud's like a ripoff. Like having your own systems inside, maintaining your own systems is probably like cheaper.
Effort and difficulty, but it can yield better output. Yeah, I understand that most firefighters just take medical calls. That is because whenever there is somebody that has a heart attack and the doors are locked, there's certain ways in which they need to be able to break things in and all that. I get that firefighters aren't responding to fires all the time. They actually do a lot of services. Car wrecks typically have firefighters because you have to be able to get people out of cars and all that. But nonetheless, they still have to be in shape. Just because we build CRUD apps responding to medical calls doesn't mean we don't also have complex things in which we're trying to build. That's why I love to see more developers take another look at Linux, such that they may develop better proficiency in the basic katas of the internet, such that they aren't scared to connect a computer to the internet without the cover of a cloud. Interesting. Besides, if you're able to figure out how to set up modern build pipeline for JavaScript, or even configured IAM for AWS, you already have all the stamina you need for the Linux journey. That is such a good take. If you can do a JavaScript build pipeline, you can use Linux. Like, we're not talking about I go like vite
Just-
init and I create a new basic template.
I had to
We're
get a
talking
Microsoft
about
Cloud cert because
a
of work.
larger
Hated every
project
minute of
which
it. I'd rather
has
write
custom
COBOL
build
than
points and all of that. We're not talking about the right. Think
Finagle
about giving it
Terraform.
another try. Not because it's easy, because it's worth it. I would say this is the exact same thing when it comes to data structures, when it comes to algorithms, learning about how HTTP works, building your own custom, network protocol. Not because you should do that because it's somehow going to benefit you at your job, but you should do that because you will understand how the internet protocols work.
And plus,
When
it's
you
like easier to
build
set
something
stuff up like
binary,
that in
you
Linux.
understand things at a more fundamental level. You understand how JSON actually even works. How do you send an object across the wire? Some people are completely mystified, probably even in this chat. Type 1 in this chat if you are mystified by the process of sending JSON across the wire. I bet you there's at least quite a few people that just don't know how, and they don't understand why. Would you like a brief lesson in how it works? Let's just say that you have an object. It has several key value properties on this. What's going to happen is that the JSON stringification process is going to walk through the
Stringification.
properties and the values and turn
I
them
need to
into
like
strings.
learn the Twitch
So this thing
API
goes from an object
and
into a
YouTube
string that
API.
approximately represents the exact same set of keys and their values. Okay, so this is called the serialization process.
I just
This
didn't want to
part
register
is
a
not
program
too
with
complicated to understand.
stringly typed.
You understand that those properties can be set, and you kind of get the process. I'll move Twitch chat off the side for a second.
Strings.
All right, so now that we kind of got the easy part done, that's called serialization. If you're curious about how that works, go to json.org, and you can actually see this thing right here. This is literally how it goes. Object goes in, you make a squirrely brace, you can do a white space, then you have to stringify it, and then you have to do a white space, and then you got to do
Tons of
a
strings.
semicolon or a colon, and then
Everything's a string.
The value can be done right here. A value is a white space, a string, number, object, or array, true, false, or null. This is how a string is encoded. Sorry, I have dark readers on because the website looks crazy without it. Look at this. Look at this thing go. Hold on.
Holy shit. Ah!
There's a number.
What's dark
Here's all the
readers?
things
Hold
for
on a
decoding
second.
a number.
Hold on a
each
second.
one is just reading something one at
Shit. Dark readers. Hell yeah. I'm new to this. Oh yeah, dude, like go like with JSON. Ah. So easy, so easy.
a time. It's really not that bad how serialization versus deserialization works. But this isn't the confusing part. Here's the confusing part that I think a lot of people don't understand. There's something called TCP. Typically, this is what your internet runs on. Though
TCP/IP.
UDP is more popular, but for the sake of this, let's just call it TCP because UDP just implements an algorithm that's a lot like TCP to be able to do the same thing. TCP is reliable.
TCP. Communicate. Respond that you got it. Send another packet. Respond you got it. Send another packet. Respond you got it. UDP. Just throw packets at them.
And what that means is that if I send a data payload that looks like A, B, C, and say this takes 5 packets to actually send this data.
Oh, he's probably gonna tell
on
it.
the other side of the whole network cloud, here's the big cloud, right? On the other side, you will receive the data out in A, B, C. All right? You'll get it in the order in which you send it. So therefore, if I send this string, which could take many packets, it would
It's
be
just
sent
playing
through
around with it,
on the other
man.
side. But
Just
there's a problem.
home labs,
Okay?
making
There's
your
a
own like
very
little
big problem
network.
with that. And the problem is actually quite simple. If I send a JSON object,
There's like a TCP
how
like
do I
package
know
in
the JSON object
Golang.
ends? How do I know how big this data is on the other side? Is it ordered? Yes, it's ordered. It's reliable. It comes.
I might
in
do
order,
something like that
and
where
it
I.
prevents loss. So,
Well, I'll
how do I
have to
know
do
this is
something
happening?
about
Well,
that.
Remember, TCP just all it deals with is binary, right? It's just ones and zeros. If you send 10K ones and zeros across the wire in a specific order, the other side receives those 10K in that specific order. Now, some people are saying, well, braces, it starts with the brace, right? Why would you ever do that? Why would you ever make a binary algorithm that relies, say, on a brace? What you do instead is you say, okay, this thing is 10K long. All right, so my binary protocol will actually have a couple items in front. One, say, could be the version or some sort of bookkeeping information.
Yeah, they have
2,
headers.
The next byte or the next 2 bytes,
Headers,
or the
yo.
next 3 bytes could be dedicated to the length of the object.
Yep.
Okay, this thing's 10K long. We're going to need to fill it in with the value, which would take 2 bytes. So we have a nice little header that says, hey, the next message you're reading is this long. Because
And they're
you
not
could
necessarily
respond
bytes.
to from TCP with 2
It could be
messages.
bits.
Maybe it responds with 1.5 messages because that's just how it happens. And so you have to keep track of this message, but this message has already been sent and parsed out. So you just read that part and then you read the next amount out and then you can JSON deserialize it. And this is effectively how HTTP works in some set. This is just like the basics of any transport is that you have to know the length so that you can reconstruct it. TCP gives you reliable in-order transport. Your application style, like say HTTP, gives
The
you
crackling's
the
back.
meaning of that data. So HTTP has a bunch of headers on top that's like, okay, this is a response, it's from this path, here's some headers, here's some information about it, here's the content length, right? The length is this long, and then it takes that and reads that out, and they all end with /r/n, and then the body is 2/r/n's in a row. So like when you're reading HTTP, you actually know that
This is why I need to get like a
headers,
separate like
these 2 bytes in a row. There's some acts in there. We're not talking about the TCP style set of things. There you go. So like that's the basic.
Maybe I just need to do like a line out
Now, is that
to a line
hard?
in.
Is that complicated? Does that take a whole bunch of time? It's hard if you have no programming basics. But if you have programming basics, you understand how an int is stored in memory, then understanding how to transport stuff, it's not that bad. It really becomes pretty easy. Would be nice if you wrote an HTTP server in C. Would be nice if you wrote an HTTP server in C. I actually learned this at the university, and how to send files from one computer to
Can you
another.
imagine do
It
that?
was super fun and useful. It is. It's super good. If
That'd be
you've
so
never built your
fucking.
own
That would be
transport
pain in the
protocol,
ass.
just do it. Create a server that takes in TCP connections. Build a client that it creates TCP connections. Then try sending something across. See
Yeah,
what happens.
I'll do something like
And you're
that.
like,
I'll
okay,
do
so
that and
how do
go.
I parse out meaningful chunks of data? Well, I'm going to need a length. I'm going to need maybe a message type so I understand the type of message being sent, because maybe you have many different types of messages. Just so you know, something that we will be doing very, very soon here is that I will be taking this, and this will actually be probably today or tomorrow. We're going to be designing our game.
Yeah, well, I
server
gotta like
architecture.
do something that will have some
It's
like
gonna be
computer to
where you know
computer
it's
communication,
it's
because I'm
generally
gonna.
kind of where I'm
I can't run my AI
Go will
off
be
of
the
like
game authentication /
my
routing
streaming
server.
PC.
Zig will be the game, will be the actual game. And so we're going to develop this way for like, say, Go to be able to send messages.
I got a
to
phone
game
call.
server
I'll be right
and say,
back.
Hey, we're done here. Let's close things down. We have to be able to send up connections to this Go server. The Go server is going to have to be able to go, okay, what are all the game servers we have? Okay, here's the game servers we have. All right, it looks like we're going to have to shut some of these down because these game servers aren't being used anymore. So no more connections to those servers. And when there's no more connections, let's shut them down because we don't need them anymore. Our stuff is not used as much, right? Like just building all the auto scaling. I'm going to build my own auto scaling because I think that would be more fun than trying to learn a product, because I've never auto scaled in my lifetime. And so I've only ever used auto scaling. I've never built auto scaling. So I'm just going to build my own. I think it'd be a lot more fun anyways. Thank you, Hef. And I love this. I love this mentality. And I think this is a mentality that more people need to adopt, which is you don't have to know how something works all the way through. But it's okay to go one level deeper. Just one. Go one level deeper. See how it works. See what it feels like. See if you have a good experience, and then maybe you have a horrible experience. And the reason why you have a horrible experience is because you have no experience at it. And then you go and you look at how libraries do it and how other people do it, and you go, oh wow, oh that makes total sense. I had this problem. Now I understand how they got here. It's the same thing with just using Linux. Linux is just vastly different than using something else. You're gonna install Docker, and then Docker, when you try to run it, it's gonna go, it doesn't work. And you're gonna go, why doesn't it work? Because you need to create a Docker user group for Docker to be able to do these things. Okay, I'm gonna create a user group. It still doesn't work because your user is not in the user group. And you're gonna have to just do that. You're gonna have to execute those 2 commands you always have to execute when installing Docker. You just need to know why they happen. And it's good. It's good for you. It helps you become better at computers and faster and nicer. You just get things. You get things at a more fundamental level. And the more you get things at a more fundamental level, the better life typically is for a programmer. Right? I mean, look at this. This person's obviously done it enough times that just knows it right off the rip. Anyways, I really like this article. I really do like this article. Because I think for a long time I was kind of scared about Linux. When I was deploying my first ever startup, it was a Linux machine, it was a LAMP stack, and I always felt so confused using it. Now it feels like the terminal just feels like the natural place I should be. The name is the Primogen.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Sorry, I was on the phone with my son's guidance counselor. I had to schedule something. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to rewind this a bit. Yeah, thanks for the follower. Quadruple K? Quadruple K. 70. I'm at 70. Dan, 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 dan. So what was he saying here? Like,
Then the body is 2/r/ends in a row. So like when
okay,
you're reading
let me
HTTP, you actually know that you're done with the headers by getting these 2 bytes in a row.
get
There's
a
some acts in there. We're
schedule
not
a
talking
meeting.
about the TCP style set of things. There you go. So like that's the basic of how these things work. Now, is that hard? Is that complicated? Does that take a whole bunch of time? It's hard if you have no programming basics. But if you have programming basics, you understand how an int is stored in memory, then understanding how to transport stuff, it's not that bad. It really becomes pretty easy. Would be nice if you wrote an HTTP
You hate
server
meetings.
in C. Would be nice if
I
you
heard
wrote an HTTP
that.
server in C. I actually learned this at the university, and how to send files from one computer to another. It actually was super fun and useful. Different types of messages.
Yeah, I had to do like, I had like a project where I had to send like TCP packages between like a microcontroller and it was a microcontroller that had like a Ethernet port to it, but it would send packages between that and a computer. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Just so you know, something that
8
we'll be
a.m.
doing
meeting.
very soon here is that I will be taking this, and this will actually be probably today or tomorrow. We're going to be designing our game server architecture, and it's going to be written in Go and Zig. Is generally kind of where I'm leaning. Go will be the game authentication / routing server.
There we
Zig
go.
will be the game. Will be the actual game. And so we're going
I'd like to be able to like,
say,
for
Go, be
me,
able to send messages to
like I've never really written like a program or software using 2 different languages. I mean, other than like HTML, like with like, you know, like using like a web app. Be nice to like be able to kind of do that with like what he's doing with like Zig and Go.
to a game server and say, hey, we're done here. Let's close things down. We have to be able to send.
And how you
up
communicate between the
connections
2
to this Go
programs.
server. The Go server is going to have to be able to go, okay, what are all the game servers we have? Okay, here's the game servers we have. All right, it looks like we're going to have to shut some of these down because these game servers aren't being used anymore. So no more connections to those servers. And when there's no more connections, let's shut them down because we don't need them anymore. Our stuff is not used as much, right? Like just building all the auto scaling. I'm going to build my own auto scaling because I think that would be more fun than trying to learn a product because I've never auto scaled in my lifetime. And so
Hype train.
I've only ever used auto scaling. I've never built
Code
autoscaling,
Girl?
so
Oh
I'm
my
just gonna build
gosh, she's
own. I
simping.
think it'd be a lot more fun.
Anyways,
thank you, Hef.
the further I get into my career, the more I appreciate using fewer languages.
More people need to
Yeah.
adopt, which is you don't
Like I only know like C, Go, C++ a little bit. I did program a little bit in Java, not much.
how something works all the way through. But it's okay to go.
No
one
TypeScript at this point. Probably will
level
never.
deeper.
Yeah.
Just one. Go one level deeper. See how it works. See what it feels like. See if you,
Like
see if
Linux,
you have a good.
you can put like your grandparents on Linux. I mean, like, what are they going to go? They're going to go on like Google Chrome. You just install Chromium, and then they're off to the races. They're not going to fucking go any deeper.
See if you have a good experience, and then maybe you have a horrible experience.
But like upgrading it to like the next version, because now it seems like, I think they used to do like LTS used to be like 6 years, but now it's like 4 years. And some of them it's like 2 years.
And the reason why you
It seems.
have a horrible experience is because you have no experience at it. And then you go and you look at how libraries do it and how other people do it, and you go, oh wow, oh that makes total sense. I had this problem. Now I understand how they got here. It's the same thing with just using Linux. Linux is just vastly different than using something else. You're going to install Docker.
If
and
they're
then
just
Docker,
doing
when
everything
you
in
try to run it,
browsers.
It's going to go, it doesn't work. And you're going to go, why doesn't it work? Because you need to create a Docker user group for Docker to be able to do these things. Okay, I'm going to create a user group. It still doesn't work because your user is not in the user group. And you're going to have to just do that.
Yeah, that shit is bullshit. Like, and then you forget how to do that shit again, because you don't have to do it like after. How do I put it? Like the user group and all that stuff, because you won't do it for like another 2 years. If you put Windows user in a Linux Mint or KDE environment, they'd be fine. Yeah, they would. Even this is simple AF, but I guess like doing like the Windows screen can be kind of like a bitch. I don't even know why I got this. Well, I was gonna do like. This is like the Live 2D. Like this is like the Linux version of Live 2D, but it's not like compatible with Live 2D files.
Do that. You're going to have to execute those 2 commands you always have to execute when installing Docker. You just need to know why they happen. And it's good. It's good for you. It helps you become better at computers and faster and nicer. You just get things. You get things at a more fundamental level.
Yeah,
the
but
more you get things at a more fundamental
he says
level,
that, but you're not gonna like remember it.
Typically is for a programmer, right? I mean, look at this. This person's obviously done it enough times that just knows it right off the rip. Anyways,
Yeah.
I really like this article. I really do like this article because I think for a long time I was kind of scared about Linux.
Yeah, I remember like when I was trying to install like Kubernetes, I still could not get it like to work like exactly how I wanted it. But I was like trying to like get Kubernetes to work, and just like I made like a text file of like everything that I had to do, just kind of like, because I'd have to start all over again, because it just seems like once you build these things like incorrectly, it's hard to like take it back. You know what I'm saying? It's just because I didn't really know like the innards of Linux, so I would just like reinstall like I'd just like reinstall the OS and just start over. It was just faster because like I'd do it on a fresh install and then be like, fuck, I fucked it up somewhere. Okay, let me just reinstall Linux. It really helped using like a MOS. Like I'd use a Metal as a Service. Yeah, I'd use this. And like you can be able to just like, as long as you have like what do they call that? PXE or something like that. As long as you had that set up on your, yeah, it'll install like OSs on there. Is it a PXE boot or something like PXE boot? Preboot execution environment. Yeah, you can set that over LAN. Which I gotta do like a new MOS because mine's like running Ubuntu 18.04. So I need to make one with 24.04. Which is kind of a pain in the ass. Like, and I'm afraid to like just like upgrade it. Plus like there's like newer versions of this, so like I want to use like a newer version, see how that goes. Deploy an OS image on any hardware. Yeah, it just manages that stuff, and you can like have it install some other things. But they kind of use this with like and I don't know like if people really used it or not, but Juju. I really wanted to get into Juju. Ubuntu. It's like you can kind of like build these services and stuff in it. But I never really got into it because like this is just basically like learning how to do AWS and Oracle. Yeah. It was like you have to micromanage like building these like what is it, like virtual computers and stuff. Like I don't want to do that. Just use the hardware that I got. I don't want to do virtual like machines. Just know my machines. Yeah, metal as a service. But this was nice to be able to like, you could just set up like your IP addresses and everything in there. I forget my password. So these are shut down now. They're unplugged. I'm just gonna start all over again on them. And yeah. But I have basically four machines I can hook up. Yeah. I got 4 machines I can hook up. But like you can set up like your network and all that shit. Images. The thing is like if you have like power management on these PCs, then you can boot them up and stuff. That's great. And then shut them down. But if you don't have it, you can't do that. I was trying to get like they had like boot on. I forget what they called it, like some sort of like boot over network or something. I have to use a 0 at work. Yeah, well, this is just like hardware itself. But I guess like you can create something called pods. So you can add pods to like any of these computers. They'll set up like a virtual computer on it if you want. Not power over Ethernet, just boot over Ethernet. They'll send a packet to like your network card, and your network card will boot it up. I guess I never really set up like I couldn't get it to work because I think I didn't set it up to boot over my Ethernet card. Now that I think about it, in the BIOS, I don't think I ever set up the boot over the Ethernet. Anyways. Yeah, but I'm going to have like a one where I set up a new one of these because I want to be able to do a new one because I just want to be able to. It's just easier to fucking set up a PC. And plus, like, I wish I could show it, but my stuff's offline. But you can go into it and automatically you can just easily get into it because it sets up your SSH keys and stuff like that already. And you could just throw in your like you got to set up at the get-go your SSH keys, but you go in there and you could just kind of put them all in there when you boot it up, and then you can just like you know, if you already have like your computer, let's say this one on here already like in the system, then you can just like SSH right into it, and then like you don't know the password or anything to it. That's the bad thing. So you can't get to it from the outside. But yeah, you don't even have to do the sudo commands or anything. Just get it going. Just get her done. So that was kind of nice. But this does like a DHCP. So this is actually my DHCP server. And I use what do I use? This is my pfSense. So this is my firewall / gateway, I guess. So I have a subnet to the subnet. Is this stuff on? What's going on here? Is this the dark thing? Darker. Yep. I don't think this shows anything that I need to be afraid of. My MAC address is So I don't have DHCP on this one. So yeah, I'll do a mass server on one of these things one of these days. Probably pretty soon. Probably pretty soon. I got a little small one. No! MAC address. There's like no standard for that. It was your fault for showing your MAC address. You're done. You're done for. The Mac is back. Is that a Primogen? Like. What? Well, they can repeat MAC addresses. It's not like it's like just one. Oh, I can highlight it and it makes it look bigger. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm not going to do a Juju, but I do like the MOS setup where you can kind of like, it's easier to manage like multiple computers with it, I think. Especially multiple servers. If you have more than one server, I would definitely use that. Got a gift a while back, need to use these before it expires. Yeah, true that. Okay. I don't want to start. I just want to have like a. Okay, I gotta use the restroom. Yay. The Mac is back. I don't want to do this greetings. We just kind of did that, right? Oh. When you run go mod in it creates a module by tracking dependencies. You specify a module. How do you, I don't want to necessarily want to have a submodule, but how do you have like a sub package to a module? I was running into that issue. Like no one like shows that. But how was I doing that in this? I think like I wonder if this only worked. I wonder if this only worked because like I was in package PKG and like if like I don't want to. Okay, so how do they do examples and shit? I think I'm getting an idea. I think I'm getting the idea. I want to look at some persons. I want to look at this. Okay, mod. They were forced to do that, I think. I see something here. It looks like a language. Tons of wrappers. I don't want to do a main. Okay, let me check. Rename. Package STT server. No packages? Okay. Mod. What's my go mod say? I don't understand this. Funk STT. Oops. Deleted. Why are you doing this? No packages found. Go mod tidy. That doesn't work. Okay. I don't need a main. Bye. Hey, gutter priest. I think I'm just gonna move this to motherfucking package. I can't understand these mods. These modules and Go. Maybe I'll delete this mod. Go mod init. GitHub.com/ultraderek/STT server. Go mod tidy. It's sending push notifications for your stream 6 hours late the last few days. Oh. Interesting. Well, I stream like... Oh, shit. I still got the BRB up. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if because like I stream at night too. I wonder if it just pushes one at once a day. I don't know if I could schedule something for the daytime also. Hello, me. Schedule. Where's my schedule? Am I muted? I am not muted. With no active stream up. Huh. How do I edit schedule? Okay. Add stream. Now the morning ones, I don't know if I'm going to be doing it. So it's like 10 p.m. my time. I'm gonna have to like change this up. I think I'll be streaming Monday, and I won't be I'll be definitely streaming on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. That's freaking interesting though. Uh, 10 a.m. 4 to 3 hours. Oh, that's so fucking easy. Oh, I gotta delete that one. It's Eastern. I can't do morning. Saturday, Sunday. EDT. It says EDT. But we're in daylight savings time. So yeah, I'm Eastern daylight savings time right now. I might do like 9 o'clock. We'll see. Might move it to 9 o'clock to 12. But I have to do 10 p.m. to 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. But I might move this back to, who knows. Once the swimming schedules, the pool schedule's over with. So they push the notification like, huh. Interesting. Did it start happening like last week or something? No packages found. Motherfucker, the package is right here, bitch. This is the package. This kills me. This fucking kills me. Oh, like, I can't get around Go modules. I don't understand them at all. I'm trying to sit down and just like really pound it out. And then when I think I get to the point where I'm understanding it, I like don't understand it. I liked how they did them before. Adding dependency. I kind of want to add dependencies, but not like outside. I want to have like a dependency like inside. Not from the internet. I want to be able to make like a sub library or a sub package. This is just so convoluted. I can't believe this is part of it. BRB. Oh, man. I'm just going to do it here. I'm just going to do it here because it's too much of a pain in the ass. I probably can't even do it now. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Package main. Func main. Go mod tidy. Okay, rename. Go mod tidy. Yeah, I kind of like, I got it like kind of set up a bit. I might work on it a little bit. There's like 2 videos I want to do. Boo 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 boo. So I want to do one of this one.
No, hey. That's the impossible game?
Whenever
or you're trying to answer a magic mirror. But yeah, they could ask us
So like
fun facts about 9/11. They could ask us
Those
about
are fake.
history.
I know a lot of fun facts about 9/11.
Never!
so she finds her mom in here.
Minus the whole. Wait, no,
It's the most toned part of your body. No, it doesn't have to be one of these.
Oh, that's me.
Oh dude, 9/11, like there's like major questions I have now. Like let's go. Let's talk about 9/11. Okay, 9/11 wiki. Boom boom. Boom boom. It's like all the World Trade Center buildings like got destroyed. Where's World Trade Center 7? Yeah, why did 7 go down? Didn't 4 go down? Yeah, why did 7 go down? And how are these? How are Verizon and the US Post Office fine? Oh, fuck. Someone got a hold of my shit. How does someone... I guess my information was leaked. To the dark web. Fuselage selection, landing gear, engine. Interesting. Why are they showing this? Oh my god, that's scary. Yeah, I just got like a text. They're like, hey, Ultra Derek, need your roof checked. Your address is 7111 something something something. And yeah. I was like, nah, I'm not responding to this. How do you know my shit? Welcome to the watch list. Okay, so World Trade Center 6. I can understand like how that got like, I mean like the 2 buildings collapsed, but like 7? And how's like Verizon and them okay? Oh shit, look at that. Like how did this just fall? I can understand like how like 9 got hurt. And 3. But 7, it just fell by itself. Does someone have... Who hates the WTC? I don't know. That's the only one.
What is the most?
I just think it's odd.
What's behind you, milady? What is that? Is that my chin?
Your throat.
My throat is toned. She's right behind me, isn't she?
What's your most toned part of your body?
You know, I do a lot of talking on stream. I think it's my throat, man. I think it's my throat.
Aren't your butt and thighs basically the same thing?
What are you talking about? They're different muscles.
Okay.
Exactly.
So what's your answer?
Thighs.
Thighs?
Yeah. Watch this.
You know, speaking of thighs, Fillion, do you want me to like crush a watermelon?
Okay, that's not, no, that was a one-time offer. That was a one-time offer. And guess what?
You're not excited to stream with me?
Well, no, I'm down to stream with you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like clip this one if and when I do. I think they're on there like forever.
And yeah,
Be near your phone.
Never mind.
That's a man, man.
It's better than yours. It's better to me. All the heads, like the head was already out. That's crazy.
So that'll lead into the next one, which would be like the mommy daughter talk. I was like, what's that? Where's that noise coming from?
It's me in that car. So, like, I agree.
Has one found the holes in your walls yet?
The PvP? What? Yeah,
She
it's
playing
cool.
like
Beings of the mists who are
The quesadilla?
I'm Puerto Rican. We don't have like quesadillas.
Wait, you don't?
Not really, no.
they have burgers.
with your backwards ideas. No, brother. You must believe me. Share with me the oats, and you shall not reach the desired girth for the tall, skinny ones.
Girth?
They will spare your life, brother. Aha! So
Chat, am I girth? No.
this was all a plan to...
You're girthy.
Yeah, maybe we should call it here.
Her hair keeps on changing.
Should we call it here, guys? What do you guys think? It's been good. It's been good.
Thank you for inviting me to your stream today.
Hey, you got black hair and white fur. I have black pants and a white shirt. My bloodline answered me and you're laughing.
She ate these.
Whenever, Pluggy Wuggy.
How old
Boogie
are you,
woogie.
Fillion?
Yeah, so I'll do this. I'll do that. Sometime. So, I'm gonna do this. Yay. And look at this. Look at this. They don't want me messing around in here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, this is gonna be wild. It's gonna be like, where's everything at? Open folder. So if you can't figure out, cheat. Update my tools, yo. So I guess I'm gonna create like a new folder, like audio. Mic. Mic.go. Package mic. Copy. Ah, gosh. Import. Funk. Example. Mother Tucker. They have like another example in this. E is for example. And I wonder if we could do like mic dot example. There we go. So there is another example. Where was it? What did we learn about modules? That they fucking blow. Pen? What was that called? Malgo? What's this playback? Capture? We don't want capture. What the fuck? Okay. What's a stream? We'll do this one. We'll see what this one's all about. Oop, wrong one. So this is example one. Example 0. Wait a second. Wait a second. I don't understand this example. The IO API. Capture records incoming samples into the provider writer. I just don't understand these. Like for these here, just have them part of your fucking program. I guess these are just bindings. I guess they're just bindings, but still it's kind of like go 1.17. Did I copy that one? I heard bindings and saw a black and white flashback of molten core. Fortunate Son plays in the background. Ah, what? See what this playback is. I'm an examples type of guy. Ah. This is a mod tidy. Oh, go mod tidy. What to eat for breakfast? Cereal. Honey bunches of oats. Let's see what this does. Oh. What the fuck? Don't forget the cigarettes. Don't forget your cigarettes. Don't forget your cigarettes. Don't forget smoking cigarettes for breakfast. Don't forget smoking cigarettes for breakfast. Don't forget smoking cigarettes for breakfast. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Shit. Ugh. Sorry. See this shit here? Fucking confused now. I'm so confused now. I am so confused now. I'm so confused. I am so fucking confused. What is going on here? Holy fuck me. Sideways. Ugh. Before I had a thing called something different in here for this. I couldn't import it. I guess, let me push this. Can I just add all of these at once? Okay. I'm so fucking confused. Okay, get push. Okay, so did I push this? Yeah, I did. Huh. I just deleted that one. Like, it's not even... I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I think I kind of understand what's going on, but it's confusing the fuck out of me. It's confusing the fuck out of me. Not gonna lie. Okay, so what I want to do is just, I want to hear it as I'm talking. That's what I want to do. Ah, wrong one. So main example 1. Okay, so example 0 is a no-go. There's no microphone. Okay. Like bytes recording. Okay. How will it know to stop recording? Device start. Okay, uninitialize the device. Okay. Paste. Did that. Device config. So this one, okay. There we go. Hopefully this doesn't... Device 2's never being used. Your mom's never been used. Okay. Wait a second. Let's delete this one. Let's see this crash and burn. Time to see if this crashes and burns. Why aren't you crashing and burning right now? Huh. Interesting. Oh, I thought I undid it. Yeah. Crash and burn, baby. Crash and burn, baby. No. I wonder if there is like some blocking on this. I was pretty sure this is running on its own threads. Let's try this. Crash and burn, baby. Nothing happened. Let's make sure. Hello, microphone. Hello, microphone. All right. I got another microphone next to me. I'm trying to run this thing. You don't see me. I got another microphone. I'm trying to record. Playing. And a bong rip. Yes, indeedy. Did I do a device? Oh. There we go. Let's try this again. Bad. Bad. Two at once, no way. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Sniffies. Reverberation. I can't control it much. It's in my ear. Fuck. It's really hard to concentrate. Kill inner monologue now. Kill it now. Kill the inner monologue now. Very hard to talk with this echo. Give into the intrusive thoughts. No way. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Uh-oh, ran out of space. Thank you. Okay, now I need to make it last forever. In Minecraft. He's already dead. How do you kill someone that's dead? I'll kill him. I'll kill him dead. In Minecraft. In Call of Duty. Okay, so this like hits a limit. Samples to read. Fuck. Sample 2. P sample 2. P sample. What's P sample 2? Holy fuck me. Huh. Let's see how much memory that was taking up. Let's do this again. Let's see how much memory this is taking up. Not very much. It just decided to quit on its own. Oh no. Huh. Well, that's that. I don't have to hit a button to record this shit. Maybe let's look at the Go Vosk. Yeah, definitely don't want to have to hit a button. I just want to run and keep on listening. I guess like I could have like a global variable. Oh, these are global. P sample. I kept on doing the samples. It appends it. Captured samples. Frame count plus. What's frame count? Kind of disappointed. There has to be a better way of doing this. Okay. Sample. What's going on with this? What was going on with this? So it doesn't use a lot of processing power. Doesn't use a lot of memory. I just wonder why it stops. Why do you stop? Why do you stop? Why do you stop? Obviously, probably. I think in here, P sample, copy this. If playback sample count. Oh. Okay. Okay. I guess. we should just do this again. Cause fuck it. Let's see what the fuck this does. Yay, yay. If playback sample count, what's the P captured samples? Like, wait a second. Okay. I don't know what happened. I don't say, I don't know if it's like, I don't know what happened, but it's, this part of the function wasn't doing what I thought it was doing, like at the first time, when I first thought about it. Like I thought this was running up to the end, but they're doing the playback sample count. Yeah. But this might make it last for eternity with minimal hiccups, hopefully. Like, this isn't doing what I thought it was doing, but hopefully this will keep it from stopping and restarting. Who knows? If samples to read is greater than the captured sample count minus the playback sample count, samples to read equals captured sample count minus... Yeah, I probably have to build my own playback and capture. Maybe. So, how does it know to play back in my ear? How do you know? Send frames? Like, I don't know how it knows. Maybe it's on send frames. Do 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 do. I should have timed it the first time to see if I'm coming up to it. Do 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 do. There's like no filter on this, on the microphone that's connected to my Linux machine. So you can hear my... Yeah. Yay, yay. Nope, didn't work. Nope, didn't work, didn't work. Damn it. Playback sample count. What's a damn it. Wait a second. Why did it do this? Okay. I don't know what happened. Maybe there's like a timeout. I don't say I don't know if it's like I don't know what happened, but it's this part of the function wasn't doing what I thought it was doing like at the first time when I first saw it. I got that
No clip. Periods.
But this might make it last
Stop callback.
with minimal hiccups. Hopefully.
I shouldn't have been doing this. I shouldn't have stopped and
Like,
repeated it.
This isn't doing what I thought it was doing, but hopefully this will keep it from stopping and restarting.
Yeah. That didn't work. Yeah, it will keep on repeating.
If samples to read is greater than the cap.
Before, like, it would take, like, what you're talking about, and they had this, like, format scan LN here. Yeah. They had this in there. So I was like, oh, shit. What happened? What'd I do? What the fuck? Oh, is this? All right. That's cool. I did this. Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
Before it repeated it.
Before it repeated it.
Oh, it's still doing this. Yeah, they had this here. So cut this. I guess I can like time it. Hey yo. Hey yo.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo.
When bindings, you have to like look at the original. Ayo. Yeah, I have to look at this stuff. Because I want to have like streaming the sounds and then like sending those packets into like dot waves or something into a sending them into an AI. Yay. Ah, kitty. Catnap. All right, well, I'm going to call it. I might do some editing tonight. I think I'm going to do like programming during the day and editing at night. Or vice versa. We'll see. I need to integrate like this programming stuff in. So, yeah.
We'll figure it out. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Gutter Praise. I don't know what's happening with the alerts. All right. Tripwire, thank you. Who else was there? It's mostly Tripwire. Hex Hysteria, Agent Ned, Forest Woodworker. Have a good one, y'all. And yeah, I'll be on later on tonight, 10 p.m. Yo. Bye. Soon.